Hi, your Invisalign case is officially in, and we wanted to give you a little bit of an insight on what to expect your next visit back with us. At this appointment, the first thing that we'll get started with is adding your attachments. They're tooth shaded, and their purpose is to allow an anchorage and a nice strong hold for the aligners. Then they also allow specific movements to the teeth. During this process, we need to keep your teeth 100% dry. So I'll be placing a cheek retractor in your lips to keep those away from your teeth. We want to make sure we have a nice, clean working surface of the tooth. So I'll start then by going over with the polishing case, and then following that to make sure that everything is nice and dry with our drying gel. Now this is only going to go on the teeth in the area that is going to get the attachment bonded. After that, for an extra strong hold, we'll be applying a bonding agent so everything stays nice and strong through the whole time you have your aligners. Now that your teeth are clean and prepped, we're ready to bond the attachments. Invisalign gives me a template of where all your attachments are going to go. I'm going to fill those areas with that tooth shaded material, and then I'm going to slip it up around your teeth. And then after, I will be hitting all those areas with a really bright light, and this light is what hardens and bonds the attachment to your tooth. Once every attachment has been hit by that light, we'll take out the aligner and all those attachments will be left behind on your tooth. At this point, Dr. Reynolds will come over, check the attachments, and polish around any areas that have a little extra material left behind. Now that the attachments are bonded, let's get into your aligner. All your aligners come in their own individual bags, and all the bags are numbered so you'll know which ones to move into next. Now Dr. Reynolds will let you know the duration to wear each aligner, and then we coincide those dates and put that on your bag so you'll definitely know when to change into them. You'll want to keep all your bags. When you're done with an aligner, you want to place it back in your bag before you move on to the next one, and just set it aside. In order to get the effective movement with each tooth, the aligners need to be worn a minimum of 22 hours a day. Try limiting taking these aligners out to only eating and brushing and any beverages. But feel free to leave them in whenever you're drinking water. Now, when you do take these out to brush your teeth, before placing your aligner back in, you also want to scrub down that aligner with your toothpaste. Make sure it's underneath the same temperature of water that you brush your own teeth with. And when you are scrubbing, make sure it's flat and stable in your hands and brush the insides and as well as the outsides. Try not to have the technique of holding them up in the air, because while scrubbing, sometimes you don't realize that you might be squeezing, and we don't want to change the shape of your aligner. We'll make sure that you're comfortable with taking in and out your aligner before you leave. We'll also show you how to use your aligner seater. This is something you'll be using daily, and it just makes sure that the aligner is fully seated in all areas of your mouth. Now that your attachments are on, and you have everything you need to know about the care of your aligners, we also want to remind you to keep your aligners safe. Always remember, if they're not in your face, they're in a case.